right, I'm back working on the room again. This floor ain't gotta go. This old school laminated, whatever. I had a bottle of water here that leaked, and so the carpet was wet. And then I just started investigating. My brother stopped me from doing this before. He was like, you know, you can't use that as a floor. And I'm like, I don't know why. I'm about to sand that thing down and laminate it. Not laminate it, what do they call that? I can't think. Yeah, that gotta go. It smells too. Like, I don't know, like old, but like, I don't know, toxic. Kind of toxic. Alright, here's the floor of my room. I'm about to use this floor right here. My brother said I couldn't back in the day because I don't know why. He was like, people don't put, you know, I don't know, he watched This Old House a lot back in the day with Bob Vila and stuff. He knows how to do stuff correctly. So he was like, that's not doing it correctly or something. But you know me, I don't care. But at the time, I was like, whatever, I'll just do what you're saying because he was there. But now he's not watching me. But anyway, it doesn't matter anyway. I'll do what I want here, but I'm about to sand that thing down and put some lacquer on it. I probably don't even need to sand it. You guys know how I do stuff. I'm not trying to do too much here. Then I get this carpet out of here. Then I get all this carpet out of here because that's the only reason I got it. That's in there. I'm gonna just pull this bad part out right now. That looks like good floor. I'm not gonna lie. They were tripping. Everyone was tripping. The basics are just all you need. The floor and the wall. Paint the wall. I could have painted the floor too. I'll do whatever. I thought it might have had some holes in it or something, but that's looking beautiful. That shit's gonna be looking right. Did I just fake? I had that fake floor there. That was there too. I had this fake floor. So just get to the basics, you know? I'm definitely rocking that. There's just nothing that's gonna stop me. This shit gotta go. That thing from 1968 all day. But yeah, nothing too much interesting here. I mean, it is pretty interesting, but yeah, that's looking right. That's looking super right. Yeah, with some lacquer on it, it's over. I'm not even gonna sand that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna do this as easy as possible. I have to. I might out here. I'll get rid of that carpet. Get rid of all this carpet too. It's all good. Nice. Something to do. Another project. Let's go. Alright, here's the room. There's the floor. You can tell, maybe can't tell. I sand one part. I'm using like 100 grit. I'm just using what I got. I think that's about right though. First step is I'm gonna sand it in here all the way across 100 grit and see if I could just make it smell better. Because if I can sand away that layer of whatever it was, a nasty smell, that's what I'm gonna do. So you can see that's what I did right there. I mean, I didn't do like a serious job. I just one board across each, back and forth. So I got there. And it looks a lot nicer, you can see. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully that smells better. I'm gonna go outside, take a break, and come back in to see what it's smelling like. That's my main concern, is just like, it smelled like moldy in here. And that is way more smoother. but still needs more. Anyway, check break time. All right, here's the floor. I started using 60 grit. It's 100. I don't know, I went down to 80 because that's what I see in the video. Dude, he said 80. Then I did 80, now it's working better, but I just had some spots that I felt a little bit more grit would have worked on, so. And I had a bunch of 60 pads. 60, whatever you want to call them, pieces of paper, so. Yeah, it's still high spots and stuff. I mean, I'll probably smooth that out. That one was really low. I'll probably smooth it out, but that wasn't even necessarily the intention. The first job here is to get it clean, sanded, and smelling decent, like, cause it smelled like old wood, like wood that had got wet, cause it did get wet, but that was just the top. It had this nasty, whatever you call that stuff, old school material. Had this on top of it, linoleum, and that was just like trapped in the nastiness. So when I removed all that, I was like, oh heck no, I'm not sleeping in here. I can't breathe in here. And so this is my number one thing. I was like tomorrow, I'm moving all my stuff out of here, and tomorrow I'm sanding this thing down. Cause if it'll be a fresh wood smell, I'll take that for sure. So I'm letting it air out. I'm sanding it. I'm vacuuming. I'm sanding it. I'm probably gonna put a layer or something down at some point, lacquer or something, but that's not even, I'm not even there yet. First, I'm just gonna sand it and make it look good. So it already does. It looks super nice, like a good wood floor. So just wait till it has a little bit of a gloss on it. It's on. No one thought this room could be this clean. They just didn't know. Oh, I still got that. little bit too much, I think. But it's getting there. That looks not bad. It's like cream cheese. So not perfect. Hopefully I get a little better as I go on. Nasty. This is mainly to keep spiders, insects out. But it also might keep my floor down on this corner. And nothing keeps coming out. Oh, put more in the corner. And I got some on this wood, kind of, but there's a trim piece that goes over that, so it should cover that, maybe even help it stick down if I can do it in a timely fashion. So, like I said, not perfect, but good enough, I believe. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, I got it on the wood. I could always sand it off. I'm not a carpenter. This isn't my usual trade here. I'm gonna keep going all the way down. Hopefully I get it a little cleaner as I go. All right, now that's happy right there, I think. Went right back in. That's gonna stay. Nice. Alright. There's the first part of it done. Like I said, I'm not a professional. So it's like a little blue on top, like the residue. I don't mind if it's thick. I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional. But it's, now that I got this light from my camera on it, I can see a little better. You might want to set up a light. If you're like going for perfection, I'm definitely not. If this was like something else, like a lacquer, you can go back and forth like that. This is a polyurethane, and so I could do that. But if you were doing a lacquer, you would just want to go up and back. So we'll see what happens. Like, I'm the experiment person, so I know it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm trying to do as little as possible. I'm trying to spend as little as possible, and I'm trying to be done. So I got this 1 quart. It's gonna work on the whole room. I got this brush. Old, I mean, it's a brand new brush, but it's old. New old stock, you feel me? So I just wanted to get this to seal up so that I could walk across it without getting a splinter. To look at that. That looks nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that how it's looking. These things keep coming on down. Alright, so yeah, there's that right there. And I'm gonna just keep painting. So the more you do, the faster you can go. You could just drop it out too. If I wanted to, I could just drop it out the can, but this method's working for me. Oh, see? All right. It's hot. Yeah, Mike, I'm out here. So, it looks good. You can see the difference. So I'll have some different methods. First, I just started dipping in the can with the brush. Then I spilled a big spot and cleaned it up. Then I was just like dripping it. You might want to wear gloves or something. I don't know. I'm just all like, let's get it done. You know, throwing it down like that. Coming back, spread it all out. Be careful. This stuff goes everywhere. Hit the wall. And it just brushed right into the floor. You know, spread it across do a few boards at a time. Start at the back, move to the front. You don't want to get trapped. So, there it is. This one doesn't smell too much, but you definitely want to wear a mask. And you might want to wear gloves. Hopefully I don't polyurethane my hands shut. I think we'll be all right. Gotta get a little dirty. I did this, you know, all the time. I wear gloves. But I was in a hurry. I wanted to get it done, and I didn't want any obstructions here, so like that door. So definitely I'm not a professional. I'll say it before I say it again. I'm just making this room smell better, look better for the cheap, and most importantly, I didn't spend forever on it. for right there. And I think I gotta hit it behind the door first so I don't get trapped in here. I'm gonna put it over there. Yeah, the glove. I'm gonna have this stuff on my hands. There you go, put it down. Alright. Yeah, this room is about, I want to say about 9 by, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but it's about a 9 by 12, I think. And this court looks like it's gonna just about do it for me. So I'm gonna keep getting at this. I'll be back. Alright, so there it is. Wow. I mean, that looks good to me. So it's gonna need some hours to dry. And maybe I'll go over it again if I need to. I got a little bit left. Let's see, where is it? A little bit left here. So I would like to use it, but I can't get in there anymore. I did a good job, I think. So there's, yeah, if I could brush it more, I would. It came on my hands pretty good, so. It's break time, and I'm gonna let it dry. And we will be back. So I'm mainly just trying to, this part right here, I just put a little on, even though I didn't clean that part. I just did a little bit right there, then I quit. So I need to come back and clean off. I probably would like to put some there, but I didn't want to get my brush dirty. And we'll see what happens. I might have to get that brush going a little bit more. That's about it. All right, so here it is after like an hour. It's still drying. You can still see there's some blue tint. Just let it dry, you know. If I wanted to, I could brush it up, but I'm done. So I figure it's just gonna be more coating for the floor. But yeah, it looks nice. So for cheap, fast, easy, you know, that was like, it was like less than $20. It was like 16 bucks or something. I bought a Reese's Pieces too. A Reese's peanut butter cup. So it was less than $20. Everything else I used, we had sandpaper and a floor sander, a brush. Just use the basics. I didn't rent any tools or go hard with anything. I sanded the floor as good as I could. I mean, I could have done better, but you know, I started off with like 100, but I need to go lower, so I went to like 60. This is all just what I had. Then I went from like 60 to like 150, and then I used like a 180. I would have probably done 200 or more to get it smooth, but I was already tired of sanding, and I just kept coming across splinters. Like I kept making splinters in the floor, so because the wood wasn't treated, and I don't know if it's even the right type of wood to be doing this to. So I mainly just want to avoid getting splinters. if I wanted to go hard, I could have made it all flat. So it's probably gonna be raised in some spots between boards, but we'll see if the polyurethane covers some of that up. I was thinking, you know, it might seal it up. That's what it's supposed to do. So I could always come back with it again. But the one I got had like a 3. It was like 3 times, so triple thick. There's still a little bit left. 1 quart did that room. That's like a 9 by 12 or so. I'm happy with that. I mean, it's gonna be a couple hours before it dries. All right, here's my room. This is after 1 coat of the polyurethane. It was like a 3 layers in one, I think. So they say you're supposed to sand it. What I said is like 2 hours to dry, and then like 48 hours to dry, and then they said like a week before it's like cured or whatever, before you really want to mess with it or something. I don't know. It's been less than 24 hours. It's almost 24 hours now probably since I started putting it on, and this is dry. I had the window open all night, and I mean, it's dry. It's for sure dry. Anything wet on it is just like me. There's already dust on it because I already brought some carpets in here. I already brought this in here. I have my chair in here. My chair, my computer chair has been doing all these marks over all these years. That has to be it, going back and forth. But I usually had stuff above it, like carpets and stuff, so that's just in the wood. And then some of this is wet because the window's open. It's probably about time to close that. So yeah, I'm just trying to get one good room, like everywhere where I have a spot. So this room, this is the money room right here. This is my room. So I should have done this a long time ago, but a lot of projects. But at least I got a first coat on here. I would like to sand it and put another coat on here. I just don't have the time right now, and it's gonna work. So, but yeah, a person should sand it and then put another coat on. But it's already dusty. Like, you could go around for the most part like that. You could go out of control if you wanted to, but then there's still a couple little splinters that, you know, another coat would have locked down. This wood wasn't really, I don't know if it's quite the right type of wood you do this to. I'm not sure. I'm not a professional. It's so much better. Like, I would have got splinters like all day, every day, immediately. I couldn't even go like this across the floor. Now I could go like this. I did one more. Believe me, I wanted another coat. I just really don't have the time. It's like flooding over here, or it's gonna start. I had to put the towels down. One of them towels all the way to the back is wet. So, and before in the past, it comes right through here. I had a whole river running through here. Real shit. A river run through it. Had it running right through here. It's all bad. I was standing in my Jordans. It was like going past my legs out that pipe right there. It's all bad. A lot of things have been fixed since then, but still, I never forgot that. So they said it's gonna rain even harder. It already gave us a good amount right now, so I'm putting everything out the way if I can. I might not sleep in here yet. It smells decent enough. But my main reason for painting it was because I had linoleum underneath. I had a carpet, and then I had linoleum underneath that, and underneath that was this wood. And then the linoleum was hecka old, like from the 70s. And I had some bottles of water, and one of them leaked. And I didn't notice it leaked, so I got the carpet wet, and then I started smelling the carpet. I was like, something's wet. So, saw the carpet was wet, then I just started from there. Then underneath there, the linoleum was wet, and it's hecka nasty and old. I'd been wanting to get rid of it. My brother was like, nah, you don't fix this type of wood like that. I don't know. Like I said before, he watched this old house a lot, so he knows how to do professional. I'm more like, I need it done, let's just throw it down and get it done. So that's my channel right here. And anything I do is usually like just to get it working or going. So if you're anything like me, where you're like, I don't want to sand, I don't want to do anything, I got this wood, I just want to throw it down, and then you could watch my video, or maybe you already did. So I'll recommend this stuff. It was I'll show you guys. It was like $16. 1 quart, got that whole room. That's like a 9 by 12, I think. There's still some left in here. I'm gonna use it on some other projects. I would even throw it down back here if the weather had allowed it. Any other day, I would have sanded and put it down more. But anyway, and my camera ran out when I was doing it, so I had to hook my computer back up before I could even get my videos out, so I can make this video to show you guys. This is what it is. I like it. 1 coat, but it was really like 3 coats in one. And it didn't take me like 30 minutes. And you know, I'm sloppy too. I was just like dropping it everywhere, and it does its own thing. It doesn't even like need too much. I would probably put gloves on, but I didn't even put gloves on. It came right off my hands, but it did feel like it was a little burning sensation. So you might want to use gloves, but yeah. And then I silicone the corner too. I was just using whatever I had with the silicone. I was just using what I had. So that was, it dried clear. They didn't lie, it sure did. I think I did one of these up here. Did it dry clear? I won't be able to tell. That one. That was a big old crack. It dried clear, but yeah, it sure did. I guess you could say it did. I was just using what I had. On this side I had white. This one was clear. I really don't care. I had to go buy the polyurethane. It was only $16. For less than $20, the room floor is done. I did sand it a little. I did like 60 and then 80. I did it all out of order, but really I did like a 60 and then I did like a 150 and then a 180. I would have done the 220 or 200, but I didn't have it. Didn't want to spend the money. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mike. This is Caprice Hunting, and this is not a Caprice. But who knows? Maybe I'll put some wood floor in my Caprice or on the headliner soon. So anyway, that's it. Hey, I recommend it. If you got a piece of wood that's all messed up, I'm even gonna try this on some steering wheels and random stuff. But I would try like maybe some other stuff. But this is polyurethane. I recommend it. So I'll be back. Peace.